Damn it! Your turn.
How does this work? Oh!
Got it.
Welcome to Indy 5000. I'm Tyler Dixon.
And I'm Ian Clements.
And we are playing
Life of Pixel.
Life of Pixel.
Huh.
Which is exactly what it is. It is a retro sequel to the hit movie Life of Pi.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
So this is 18 or 16-bit Life of Pi?
It is a retro style graphic version of living on a boat with a tiger.
Nice.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
No.
I mean, I was kind of into it. You got me into that.
I would play that game
right?
as well.
I would play it.
But no, this is Life of Pixel, and it is about a little green dot who decided he wanted more out of life. So you go through the history of gaming.
Cool.
To all these different, like, the preset PCs of the late 70s, 80s, and whatnot.
Like before, what was that original game for DOS? The the trail thing. I can't remember the name of it. I'm having a brain fart.
Like the Oregon Trail?
Yeah, Oregon Trail.
Was that a DOS game?
Yeah, dude, that was a DOS game.
I thought that was like a Windows 95 thing.
You never died from pneumonia in that game?
No, I've definitely played it, and you shoot at the deer and get
I
know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't know. I didn't think it was that old, was it?
Yeah, dude, that was a DOS game originally.
Wow, if you're wrong, YouTubers are gonna tear your butt.
You're probably right.
Well,
I don't mind.
There's all sorts of systems. The Amiga, who had one of those?
Not me.
And there's some mystery systems I haven't unlocked yet, but you get to play through all these, and the core gameplay is the same.
Yeah.
Some of the SNES levels have like springs or things to interact with.
Okay, nice.
But for the most part, it's just a very simple platformer with a spike mechanic.
Cool.
But like, let's go to the ZX81, right? I've played
Yeah.
a couple of these, so just to try it out. I got the Magic Gem on level 4.
Very
That's
nice.
like a side objective. So the whole point of it, and the music's fantastic. Like,
Cool.
just the soundtrack alone
Yeah.
is worth the cost of entry.
Awesome.
And we got some credits. So this guy, he tells you about the system.
Old Man Pixel.
Old man, yeah, Professor Pixel. I think
Professor Pixel.
And he tells you like what was in it. And it's fun to laugh at, like 1 kilobyte of RAM.
Right.
But he tells you, hey, this is cool, and it works. It came on audio cassette tapes.
64 by 48 pixels with a monochrome.
Yeah.
That's
awful
awesome.
Is that?
That's
and then
horrible.
the game looks like this.
What? That's
right?
so cool.
So this is what Life of Pixel would have looked like.
Way back when.
Yeah. And so we've collected each of the squares, right?
Okay,
We've avoided the enemies and the spikes.
Yeah.
And that's the Magic Gem.
Oh, okay.
Which
Interesting.
Doesn't really look like a Magic Gem.
No.
Because graphically, And we get to the exit. That's the game.
Nice.
And it, so, yeah. Platformer.
Yeah,
But
pretty cool.
The raw amount of love, and I'm going to go back to the menus to just show what it looks like on another system.
Okay, cool.
The raw amount of love that somebody put into the history of video games. Now, the Game Boy tickles me.
Yeah.
Because
does it have the original like green monochrome?
It is.
Yes.
And he tells you about the Game Boy. As just any student.
Yeah.
Any video game student.
Oh God.
If I was your professor,
God, you're getting attacked.
You would be required to play this game semester 1.
I love it. I love it. It's a fantastic idea.
So maybe I'll be a video game professor one day, and I will force kids. And be like, well, students.
You are like the cutest little square ever. He's adorable.
And he's so happy when he dies.
Yeah.
I die inside too.
I bet. I mean, you don't want to see this poor little pixel die.
So, but those are the spikes, right?
Yeah.
And they look completely different. And it's very simple enemy types. Don't get hit. I don't think he even has an attack.
Oh, okay.
But it's
you can't even like jump on the heads like original Mario, or
no,
really?
There's no interaction. He is defenseless, and I don't know how you.
Oh God!
Just no.
Oh
no! You can't just man mode run in there, can you?
Nope.
But also the names make fun of games that were popular.
Oh yeah.
I haven't caught all of them, and I'm embarrassed about that. But they've been very the platformers actually, some of the levels, like, screw this, are surprisingly difficult, but there's a genuineness. I'm going to show a level that had me giggling.
Yeah.
On the SNES, which we all had, SNES.
Of course. That was my first game console, was an SNES.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I loved it.
I was 4 years old, and parents came home with a Sega Genesis.
Nice.
Sonic the Hedgehog and Vector Man.
Yep.
And that was the only 2 games we owned for like 5 years.
You know what I had? I had the SNES with Metroid for the SNES, and I also had Dr. Mario.
That was your jam, huh?
Oh, dude, I played the hell out of it.
So this is on the SNES, and this level is the Forest of Zelda.
I like that.
But see, now we've gotten, there's items we can interact with.
Oh, cool.
Because, there's more computer power for us to play with on the SNES.
Yeah.
So he can carry this bomb.
What?
And the falling platforms.
That's fantastic.
And because, it's evolved. It's on the SNES. I don't know what the other 3 systems are. I'm assuming they're ones more recent than the SNES.
Of course.
I'm gonna let those spikes pop. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the spikes are brutal.
I see that.
But you get the bomb, you go over there, you blow up the wall block, and I hit the ghost. I suck. And it is a very difficult little game.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cute little platformer, though. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game.
No, I have nothing to fault with it. It's a little older, it didn't just come out, but we don't have to just play
brand new games.
Sometimes it didn't get completely overlooked, but I feel like it did not get the
attention it needed.
The praise, like I said, every kid ever in any computer science program would probably benefit from playing this game.
Yeah,
even if just briefly.
Right? Well, I mean, just like a history lesson into what gaming was originally.
Yeah, just to hear Professor Pixel be like, "Hey, this is the Commodore," and it did this, because a lot of kids going to school these days, we're getting older.
Yeah,
talking about SNESes and Genesis.
Right?
There are kids coming in here that are like, "What's a GameCube?"
Right?
And
I don't even remember the original PlayStation.
God, I feel old. Games are good at making you feel old.
Right.
Oh, that's some intense spike management right there. These ghosts.
Wait, can you break that jar down there?
No, I don't seem to be able
to
interact with it. And it is very simplistic.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if it was just this, if this was the game, it'd just be okay. But the fact that there's all the systems, it changes the visual style.
Yeah,
it gives
that's
you
awesome.
A little history lesson, and the mechanics somewhat change for the platformers, and they get a little more difficult as time goes on. Now, see, you have to get all the gems to get that exit door to open.
Oh, no.
And I have now ruined my chances, so I'm going to commit suicide.
Pixel suicide.
Pixel, it's so sad when he dies.
Right?
It is just depressing. But even the Forest of Zelda, what do those trees look like? They look like Zelda.
Those look like original Zelda trees.
So how epic is that?
It's pretty cool.
I will default to this game if I ever need to remember old information about video game consoles. Damn, those spikes are scary. He's just holding his up.
That was the cutest thing ever.
I'm sorry, I'm boring him with my waiting on the spikes. And it's not the world's longest game. It's not the world's biggest game. But for exactly the reasons that I've said half a dozen times now, play it. It's on Steam. We're going to link it like we always do. Bam. Bam. Oh, I thought I got spucked right in the head.
Spucked?
Yep.
Ow! Oh, no!
Oh!
No!
Okay. Rage-inducing. I'm not going to be able to beat this. I can't focus. He's too cute. But I want to see one more world. I want to load up the Commodore now that I was talking about
the Commodore 64.
So,
yes.
You get into this, and Chiptune Radio teaches you about the Commodore and bass relief.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at that. Whole different game.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And this is what Commodore 64 games look like for can't swim.
Oh no.
Boom, exploded. But this is what these kind of games look like, kids. You know?
Yeah.
Which your PlayStation 5s and your
Xbox 370,000s.
Is that what the next one's going to be called?
Sure. I would call it that.
Oh.
Just because Xbox should be massive numbers for no reason.
Yeah. it wasn't the 720 and it devastated you.
Yeah, it really pissed me off that it wasn't the 720.
And you know what? I would love for this game to see a larger release where it had like it would tickle me to see the developers go on and make DLC for it, or make awesome. A sequel of like, here's the not the Unity, well, I mean like a Unity version of it, sure, but like Unreal Engine 4, so like hyper detailed little green block,
so cool.
And it's just the same little puzzle jumper, but it's just like
overly beautiful.
Yeah, it's him hopping around like a ridiculous house, and
that would be fantastic.
I would giggle about that, but for it. Just it being a taste test, damn it, Octopus Man, of the past.
Yeah.
Being a double jump platformer. Oh, hey.
Cool.
Exit. Awesome. And the music's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
It's, I doubt we're talking too much for anyone to properly hear it.
Yeah.
But, go watch the trailer. Listen to some of these
Go play the game.
Sweet beats.
Yeah, man. Play the game. Get into it.
I am going to say
what's
something.
Something.
Yes.
Are you giving it something out of something?
A score out of a possible score?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am going to give it 9 history lessons out of 10.
Nice. I will give it 8 cute cubes / pixels out of 10.
Well, me giving it a higher score makes me smarter than you because obviously I like learning more. So.
See.
Get dunked.
Ooh.
Also,
Burns.
I had to drive because you couldn't play this game to save your life.
You're right. I'm horrible at platformers. I love platformers. I will play a platformer all day, but you will watch me die.
I will watch
30,000 times.
Life of Pixel, give it a shot.
Indy 5000.